get this part done here. I did 2 webinars last week, and I was on medications, and I was telling Kenny Dutton today, I don't even remember what the heck I said last week. So, okay, we've got that rolling. That's going. Let me jump back over here to my screen. Can everybody still hear me? Can everybody still see my stuff here? I'm getting there, Jerry. I slept all weekend. I slept for about 30 hours this weekend. I took some medication. Oh, man. Hang on just 1 second. I'm fixing to send a guy a link. He's in California. We're just all family here tonight, so. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna jump out of here and I'm gonna go somewhere else. Sorry, guys. Not having this link up kind of. Obviously, everybody got it, but this guy's new, and I need to send him the link real quick. Man, I tell you, I just got back from town. I got I have a trade-off deal with a restaurant in town, and he's got some new fajitas. He's changed his fajita steak recipe, and he's using sirloin steak and some other things. And so he invited me up tonight. Tonight he launched it. And for one, he loves me. For two, I'm his favorite free customer. And but anyway, hang on just 1 second. He just messaged me here, so. But man, the fajitas were amazing. I mean, he's cutting it about a 1/2 inch thick, cooking it about a medium, the steak at about a medium, and just absolutely phenomenal. But I've got I do their mobile work for them, and I get to go up and eat whenever I get to go up and eat with them whenever I want to. I actually missed about a year, and let me get this cat here. Hang on just 1 sec. I do apologize. I just sent it to him, so he's good to go. All right, let me jump out of here. Let me jump back over here. And let me bring over this screen. I just didn't want to share his personal information with everybody. Okay, once again, 7 minutes later, can everybody see my screen? And we're going to give him just a minute to get in. But anyway, he's a customer. And being a customer, we worked out a trade deal. The average ticket I eat up there is about $15, and I usually eat up there, I don't know, a couple of times a week anyway. So I'm getting about $30 a week. So what is that? 150, 200 bucks a month. I mean, $200 a year for a mobile business card. So it worked out really well. And there's nothing like a trade. So I'm going to give him just a second to check in. But what I was going to say is the dang weather here has gotten cold. Matter of fact, parts of Texas are getting a lot of snow. Not us. It's a little bit too warm over here, but it's in the 30s. Went from 70 to 30 in a day. I wasn't supposed to do that. But we've added our new beacons to the store, and let's talk about that for just a moment. Our new beacon is the pocket beacon and the keychain beacon. And as I was saying, now I don't want you guys to freak out because you're going to get a special code to purchase from the stores. Okay. What I've been wanting to do and what I've tried to do and to help everybody, as everybody knows, I sell beacon packages too. And I don't sell them at any discount other than what I sell them for. And that's doubling my prices. So what I've done on the beacon store is I'm putting the wholesale prices on here. Now these prices aren't exactly right. I've just built in the store now. So, but I've got everything in. This is the new pocket beacon, and this is going to be our featured collection. This beacon is hot. I mean, I've been pre-selling these beacons for 2 weeks. And so, but these beacons are really, really hot, and I'm going to put these up at the wholesale price. For example, this one beacon right here is going to be $100. Okay. No, it's going to be $55, I think. And so anyway, but you guys will get a 50% off discount for all the beacons. So whatever the prices is on here, you're going to pay the normal price that you normally pay. And the system that we were using, we've just grown so fast and is, even though it's a great system for individual linking. Hey, Dale, how you doing, buddy? I apologize for not getting you the link to the right place there. Welcome aboard. And so Dale's moving up to horse country in Texas, up where they raise all the quarter horses and race. I guess they're race quarter horses, huge horse area. But anyway, so we are upgrading and having the flu for an entire week. That did not help. So I'm a little bit behind, but we do have all the product in now. But the pocket beacon is going to be our go-to beacon. It's waterproof. It is, matter of fact, I'll pull this over here. It's waterproof, dustproof, has a little on and off switch on the side. It's just a coin beacon. It's the perfect beacon for indoors or outdoors. You can put a piece of Velcro on the back of it, stick it to the wall, and you're good to go. Or you can drop it in your pocket. As you can see here, now when we officially launch this, let me give you a prime example. You can see here, this is $50. I think this is actually going to be at $55. I just put $50 on everything so I could get it built, and then go back and put the prices. So this will be like $55. I think this beacon is going to go somewhere around $28 to $30, something like that. So whatever that price is, 56 to 60, it's going to be half of that. And of course, then the monthly fee for the beacons will be part of the subscription price down here. And you'll pay this, and this price, of course, is rolled into this. So you know you're not going to pay 50 plus the 15. This will be billed monthly after that, just like it is now. But I just wanted to show everybody where we're going and the things that we're changing in order to make the shipping automated. I mean, we're just trying to keep up every day is becoming a task. And so I went out to Shopify, and they have been just, if you ever want to build a shopping cart, let me recommend Shopify. It's not, I'm pretty smart when it comes to technology, but there is just a little bit of a learning curve. But the great thing about this shopping cart is, and I say this because you guys will want to do the same thing I'm doing. I am going to set up an affiliate program. So if you want to go out and do what I'm doing and not have to set up everything, you can have an affiliate link and go out and do the things that you're doing. But Shopify is an amazing program, and their support is amazing. And I always go for the places that give great support. So the subscription prices are going to be rolled in here. You will have a discount coupon. Each reseller will have a discount coupon. And when you check out, you'll put that coupon in, and that'll take you back to your wholesale pricing. So Jerry, when you do this and you see the pricing on the page, I'm doing this for a reason so that people see retail pricing, and that nobody is stepping on each other. The biggest question I get when I'm talking to resellers, hey, John, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. The biggest thing I get when I'm talking to resellers is, what if they find your pricing? Well, this is going to eliminate all of that. I'll be able to take down every page I've got, and everything will go through the store now. So, and this will be easier to find and easier to use. It's a full-blown shopping cart. You can see over here at the catalog, we've got all the beacons. We have the pocket beacons, which is our, I call it our signature beacon. This is the one we're going to use as our signature beacon. This is our keychain beacon. Really, really cool. It's small. It's got the key dongle on the bottom of it. It's got the neck strap on it. These have been very popular. I've pre-sold a couple of hundred of these already. So these two beacons really is what the market looks for. Now, my favorite beacons for the retail market are these beacons here. These are our commercial grade beacons, okay? And with our commercial grade beacons, you have the indoor and outdoor. The commercial beacons are double walled. They're the 4A beacons. Batteries last from anywhere from 3 to 5 years, depending on the radius on the beacons. But for the mom and pops that are looking for just a beacon they can throw in their pocket, these are a little bit tough to throw in your pocket because they're 2.5 by 2.5. Hey, Randy, how you doing, buddy? yeah, 7 Central on Tuesday nights. Yes, sir. Yeah, all the other ones are 8 o'clock. I did this for 7 o'clock for some reason when I first sent this out, and it's kind of stuck, so I haven't changed it. But yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we still have our indoor and our outdoor 4A beacons. These are your commercial grade beacons. Lifetime on those on the batteries are 3 to 5 years. If you're doing a retail store and you're going in and you're actually setting up the beacons inside the retail store, these are the beacons I recommend. If you're doing a retail store and you want to put a heavy duty beacon outside that you're not, and you're going to set it out to 300 feet, I recommend the outdoor commercial beacon. That way you get a longer life. On the smaller beacons, like the, let me go back here. On the smaller beacons, when you crank these up, now these run off of what I call a watch battery. Is pocket bigger than the dot? It's about the same size. It's about the same size as the dot. The range is the same. You can knock them out to 300 feet. The range is all the same on these the beacons, 300 feet. Yeah, it's a good looking beacon. I mean, we literally tested 20 or 30 beacons, and these they look good. Not only do they look good, but they operate well. And we wanted something that was waterproof and dust proof. One of the biggest problems I've had with the dots, and I'm not sure if Jerry's still, yeah, he's still on here. He's wanting to ask about the pocket bigger. One thing that I like about this beacon, and Jerry and I have this conversation often, is the Rad Dot beacon is not waterproof and or dust proof. And the only good thing about the Rad Dot is I sell a lot of them the second time because a lot of people throw them in the washing machine. So, you know, they do have a battery in them, so they short out. But this beacon is waterproof and dust proof, so it's going to be a little more versatile than the Rad Dot. It's also sturdier than the Rad Dot. As you know, the Rad Dot has a cap that just pops off and the electronics are right there. This is a little bit different, and it's not heavy duty like the commercial grade beacons, but it is a heavy duty beacon that can be used outside. I've got 2 of these uptown in the restaurant I just left. Yeah, I wouldn't throw it in a washing machine just to clean it off, maybe wipe it off with a rag. But I've got 2 of these under the tables, stuck under the tables up at the restaurant. And I put those up there tonight, so I'm anxious to see how they do. But they get about 250 customers a day. So, but this is really going to be the go-to beacon, and I'm going to show you why in just a minute. But this store will be active as of Monday. Okay, this store will be active as of Monday. I will send out, and please, I ask you this, I'm doing this out of faith and trust. When you receive the coupon codes, the discount codes, please do not share those with your customers, because what's going to happen is they're going to bypass you, and I'm not going to share them with the retail customer. Okay. I don't want them bypassing you saying, oh, well, I can just go straight here and I can use this coupon code, because what that's going to do is they're going to cancel with you and they're going to try to order through me. And I don't want that to happen. I want to keep everything separate. When I go out and sell, I go out and sell the retail pricing. And many of you on here that have known me for a while, I'm not a discount person. I like to give to the Salvation Army and the Goodwill, but I'm in business to make money. And so I don't discount. This is my philosophy in life. If a person cannot afford your prices, if a person cannot afford your business, they're probably not going to pay you monthly every month anyway. So there's no use going through that headache and through those trials and through those tribulations, setting a customer up with a $300 or $400 package, and then them turning around 2 months later and they've got all your beacons and you've done all that work and you didn't make any money off of them. So I turn customers away every day, every single day. That say, well, I really can't afford that. Well, I'm sorry, but I can't, I'm not going to discount it. And that's just the way it is, So it is. It's a revenue generator for the customers. It really is. So the dot's going to be, the pocket beacon is going to be our go-to. Okay. No, they don't say the beacon store on them. They look just like this little white, just like you see on here. That's actually my beautiful artwork. This is just for the store here. And I've got to change this one from the beacon card to the beacon store. I forgot to do that. But no, these are not branded with anything. They're just like you get now. I don't brand any product that way. They, once they get with you guys, I prefer them going through you, because I'd rather deal with one person that's dealing with 50 people than deal with 50 people as one person, if that makes sense. Keychain beacons are great for, yes, ma'am. Absolutely. The keychain beacons are great for realtors and or people that do shows like conventions and things like that. They put them around their neck. They've got their keys and they are broadcasting to everybody. I wish I'd have had these. I sent out about 400 beacons to a car show. Man, I tell you what, I'm getting where I can't remember anything. A very famous car show. What's the name of the car show, Kenny, out from Arizona? They were in Las Vegas, and I sent out like 400 beacons to them. The Barrett Jackson car show. I sent out 400, and I sent out the rad dots. And I really wish that I'd have had these beacons right here. And this would have been a great showing for my new pocket beacons. And believe it or not, this will blow your mind. They bought 400 beacons at $50 a piece, and one of the guys called me and he said, hey, can I get some more beacons? I've got another show I'm going to. And I said, well, what happened to the beacons that you bought? And he bought like 100 of them. He said, oh, we just threw them away. And I nearly fell out of my chair. $5,000, and he threw them in the trash to go to another show. And that's because he didn't want to program them. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. He wanted to pay me to do it. But his show is not till next month. So we're shipping the pocket beacons. And I told him not to throw those away. And that way, all I had to do is program the process, program in the platform, and he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Jay threw him at the trash. I said, dude, you could have shipped them back to me, and I would have reprogrammed them for half the price, you know. But you know, people that do those shows, they make a lot of money, and that's just a nice little tax write-off for them. But these big keychain beacons are going to be great for that. Okay, it's going to be great for that. All right. Yeah, all this is inside the platform. Yes, sir, Jerry. Every one of these beacons are programmed in the dashboard. Absolutely. We don't have that third-party beacon now, like the Rad Dot that's programmed outside the dashboard that we're attaching to a link. This is all attached to the analytics and everything. So there is no more cross-breeding or cross-trafficking or hooking up the dog to the wheel or anything else. When you get these beacons here, Jerry, these are perfect. Let me tell everybody, Jerry, do you mind if I share a little bit about what you're doing in the world? You know, what's great is these beacons fit you perfectly. Jerry does outdoor and indoor beacon setups, and you know, so he kind of I'm not holding that on you, buddy. He does the indoor and outdoor, and he sets the outdoors up to 300 feet for these businesses, so they cover the parking lots and everything. He's got a really, really good program going, and these work perfect for that. All you have to do is put the sticky on the back of it, and you're gone with it. And these keychain beacons, every business owner that's got a car, you need to sell them a keychain beacon. I'm telling you. This is a great investment. They put it in the wife's purse or the husband's purse or whoever's carrying a purse. And but this is going to be this is really a nice addition to our platform. So I want to show you what we're launching. This is called the Beacon Card. I'm going to actually show you the card in a minute. We are going to set this up for resellers to go out. This is going to be the sales site. And so it's gonna be really nice. This is going to go out, and we will set everybody up with their own sales site. For example, it would be the beaconcard.com/Kenny or whatever, you know, yeah, the keys to the store or whatever. So it'll be, well, everybody will have their own Beacon Card site, and we will have a link to your for them to order from you. So we're finishing this up. This is going to be finished by the weekend also. The Beacon Card is going to be a smash up, slam up. It's going to include the round beacon, the pocket beacon. We may give them an option of a pocket beacon or a keychain beacon. I'm kind of throwing that around right now. I'd really like to leave it as one product, one source, make it simple and do those kind of things. But it's going to be attached to the platform, and the Beacon Card. Let me show you that real quick. I'm going to switch over here if you don't mind. Let's see here. I hope I can do this. Share. Man, why does this do this every time? I'm going to restart my phone while that's doing that. It's downloading a plugin. But the Beacon Card is going to be really, really cool. It looks really good. As the resellers, yours will say Beacon Card on it. And what we're going to do is, and I'll show you in just a second here, we are actually going to put your name on there. So it's going to be branded to you so that you can go out and demonstrate it. We'll have your phone number, your text number, your email, and all your information in it. Let me turn my phone back on. I'm going to actually share, for those of you who have not been to my trainings, which is about 15 of you, I'm going to actually share my phone with you here in just a second as soon as it comes up. I want to show you the card. It's very, very sharp. It's clean. I've used the grayscale with just a little bit of the red and a pocket beacon for the background. My phone is coming up. Let's see here. Now I can bring this up. I'm very, 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 very excited about this. Okay, this is the beacon card. You can see the icon there. It's just simply going to be the gray tone, the same gray tone as you see in the advertisement. Somebody's paying me some money, and I always appreciate that. So but just going to launch the app here. This is what your app will look like. Okay, this is what the app will look like. You will have the click to call, click to text, email, Facebook share the web app. For those, let me just click on some of these. Click to call simply goes to your phone number. Now, this is the card that your customers will get. The difference being is we're going to customize, and I'm going to show you in a second the kind of artwork and designs that your customers are going to receive. So you got click to call, you got click to text right from the phone. Click to email, you can email right from the phone. I need to change that those colors up there to white. Facebook share, you can share directly to Facebook. Contact us, you'll have your contact information in there, your phone numbers, your mobile numbers, your email addresses, the whole 9 yards. And back to the home screen. And of course, you'll be able to download the V card. The V card is just simply your information. I need to change the color of that, but I did this right before training tonight, trying to get this out. What I will do is I'm going to move. Does everybody see where it says the beacon card? Can everybody see my screen, by the way? Okay, thanks. I forgot to ask that question. So you can actually download the V card right into your phone, all your contact information and everything. So show you what? Oh, how it slides up. Yeah. And of course, you'll have your Facebook and I have Facebook and Twitter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a Facebook page for the beacon card. They won't be able to get to me, but they'll be able to. It's going to have information about the beacon card on it. And what it's going to say is contact someone in your area. So yeah, beautiful card. It is good. I mean, I worked on this color scheme for a long time. I've been back and forth on it for a couple of weeks. This is what is a beacon card? A beacon card is a mobile business card. Okay, a mobile business card for your clients. It will be customized. Let me show you what a customized card looks like. This is a custom mobile card, okay? Hang on just 1 second. So this is a custom card, okay, Dell? So for example, it's the same thing, okay? Call us, email us, share web app, contact us, V card, etc. But this is what a custom card. So when you go into and talk to someone, what you're selling them is a mobile business card that is attached to the Pocket Beacon, okay? And those two things are combined will be the beacon card system. So they'll also get the platform. They will get their card. They will get everything that you see right here. They'll get the card. They will get the pocket. Oops, turn on my Roku. Let me find the card. But the beacon card is what you will use to demonstrate. Okay, the beacon card is what you will use to demonstrate. So, and you can see the Pocket Beacon in the background there. I just kind of just did that. So, but they will be able to get a custom business card that's attached to the Pocket Beacon. And they'll also be able to track their stats online, and we'll give them access to all that stuff. Does that make sense? It's just a custom business card. That's really all it is. All right, let me go back over here. Sure, I'll show you that real quick right now. This is the Beacon dashboard. This is what your customers will also get, the Beacon dashboard, okay? And or you can manage that for them. With the Beacon dashboard, give it just a second to come up. With the Beacon dashboard, of course, you have your place for your beacon with your hard-coded URL, okay? With your hard-coded URL, your markdown cards, and now you have unlimited markdown cards. The markdown card is simply a sales card, okay, or a splash page like this here, and you can have unlimited splash pages. And what you want to do, this is a great upsell opportunity for you. Now you can see here where it says click for coupons. This is another upsell for you where you can upsell texting to go with your mobile business card. And as we get the Beacon card rolling out, we will do all kind of training on that on Wednesday nights. In the last 2 weeks have sold about 280 Beacon cards in the last 2 weeks, just testing the market, seeing how it's going to go with the custom apps and the particular Beacon. So it's gone very, very well. Gone very, very well. But these are the markdown cards, and you can, oh, yes, ma'am. They're going to get the same system that you have now, that you're selling now, except you're going to be able to buy it as a package, the Beacon card and the markdown card. The markdown cards come with the system. Now, there's several people that go out and they'll sell a card, they'll sell texting in a card. They charge it for individual markdown cards. Every time they do a markdown card, they're charging anywhere from $29 to $59, $69 for customizing these markdown cards. So there's a lot of opportunity for upsell with this program. That's correct. Yeah, it's the same. The Beacon card is no different. I mean, you're going to have your hard-coded URL. Okay, let's go into the Beacon here. And all you do is each Beacon card has its own unique URL. When this rolls out of here, you'll have that custom URL. But you just put the custom URL in right here. I'll put one in real quick. I'm not sure what this is, but we're fixing to find out. This is a business app. This is someone's business app. Or was. Oh, that's one of my test apps. I will have to find out what the one for the Beacon card is and put in there. But you'll put your app URL, this whatever the URL is, and this is all tracked by this URL right here. I may have one of Jerry's in here. Jerry, do you mind if I show one of your apps, buddy? I think this is one of his right here. Is he still on? Okay, thank you, sir. Jerry is, he's killing it. Jerry is killing it. This is a page that he's done. This is a Remax Realtor. You can see it's just going to rotate over there. And this is a page in his particular. This has got our video on it. Tap call button for physical tour. And now let me see if I can do this. We will kind of make it look like a phone real quick. But it's got the click to call, the share, the find button. Down here, you can go back to the home page. And you can see here, share listings. Now, this is a custom, I can't remember who asked a while ago. This is a custom business card right here that Jerry builds for his customers. Share listings, Clearwater, Gray Court, luxury property, Find My Office. This is just a card that he's built for his clients. Very nice. Very, very nice. And he's got that attached to one of his beacons. Yes, babe. I'm telling you, and I'm gonna try not to get excited, because when I get excited, I get really elevated. But the beacon card will change your life. I designed the mobile business card in 2012. I'll tell you a little bit of history about that. For most of you on here aren't aware of the mobile business card. When I first got in this industry, I was in the mobile marketing industry in 2012. I designed the mobile business card based on a show called Shark Tank. A guy was on there. But what made me go into the mobile business, I had a roofing company. And my first year in the roofing company, we did about $100,000, which was good. I mean, our first year we lost out there. And but I knew that being with mobile technology coming out the way it was, I knew that being an entrepreneur and being a businessman, that I could get out there with mobile technology and really explode the roofing business. I wasn't a roofer. I wasn't a contractor at all. My sons were. And so I said, you know what, let's take this mobile technology and see what we can do in the roofing business. And so I did, using SMS and the mobile business card. And I took my company from $100,000 to $1.9 million in 1 year. And simply by texting people when a hailstorm came through, we would go out and we would set up, and we would go out and inspect roofs and zip codes. And when storms came through those zip codes, I would push a button and say, hey, don't forget, we're your roofing company. We already inspected your roof. Call us tomorrow to come out and check for any new damage. And so we literally, we built, I don't know, 200 or 300 roofs that year. It was amazing what happened. And so I fell in love with mobile technology. I sold my roofing company just shortly thereafter. And matter of fact, about 4 or 5 months after. And I sold my roofing company and went into mobile marketing. And I went out and I tried selling mobile web apps, full blown. I mean, start to finish, restaurants, you name it. I wanted to go kill the world. And it just wasn't working for me. And in June of 2012, I was sitting in my house watching Shark Tank. And one of the guys told this guy, said, Mark Cuban actually told him, said, you know what? He said, what you're doing ain't going to work. He was trying to build mobile business cards, and he wanted to take that to the world. And so I went back in my office in my house, and I sat down and I designed a mobile business card. And I went out and started selling the mobile business card, and thousands later, I figured it works pretty well. So I wanted to take the beacon technology and that card, and it's very, very popular. I still sell hundreds of those cards every month, and it's very, very popular. So I knew I wanted to take that card and integrate it with my platform, and just waiting. And that's one reason we really started searching for that pocket beacon, because it works with the platform, and we're able to put it in the platform and do all the tracking with the analytics. I can show you here. We can do all the tracking with the analytics and for those of you that haven't seen the analytics. But you can see the notifications, the clicks, the click-throughs, and of course, then we have our full analytics suite down here on the bottom. But you're going to be able to track that. Yeah, it's a billboard in your pocket. As a matter of fact, I own that, a billboard in your pocket. I bought Billboard in Your Pocket last June or July. But anyway, you can see the analytics of the card, and you can see the notifications going out and the whole 9 yards, and people clicking on the card, etc. So we're able to implement, and now we're able to cross-pollinate the mobile business card, which has been uber successful, along with the new Pocket Beacon, which the RAD Beacon that we were attaching to it was uber successful. And so now we've combined the Beacon technology with the mobile business card technology, and we're calling it the Beacon Card. Just kind of, throwing both things out there at the same time. And we expect it to be like 10 times more successful than just the mobile business card by itself. We all know that the Beacon technology is extremely powerful, and people they're just jumping all over it. And this is what I know about the Beacon technology. And I want you to think about this. In 2012, when I launched the mobile business card and went into the mobile marketing business, when I would go in and talk to people about a mobile web app, they looked at me like I had 16 eyes, and they knew they couldn't afford it. And so what I did is I built it for the masses, and they were confused as heck. And so what I did was I built that card for the masses, a custom mobile business card from top to bottom, and it just exploded. And that was in 2012. So now in 2017, I launched the Beacon Funnels program, and waiting to find the right beacon to combine with the mobile business card. So this year, 2018, February of 2018, we're going to launch the Beacon Card. And the Beacon Card, I truly believe, will be the cornerstone of our business, because with the Beacon Card, and I don't want to confuse anybody. I like keeping things simple and building on it. And that's what I did with the mobile business card. So, but let me just give you some examples of add-ons with with the Beacon Card. You're going to be able to add on text message marketing, which is a huge part of the Beacon Funnels program, adding text message marketing to that card. And these are going to be all upsells. And I think I call it step selling. You go in and you show somebody something and they really like it. And now you've combined the Beacon technology and they really love it. And now you go back and you upsell them into the different programs that are going to be available in the Beacon Card. SMS technology being one of them, integrating MailChimp. And I don't know if any of you use MailChimp. We're going to do all this training. So don't, yes, Joan, I promise you. Joe's like, man, this is too much. No, we will do training on it. I mean, I will completely build training around this system so you can literally take this one product. And I've been doing it for, what year is this? 2018, 2012, that's 6 years. I've literally been selling this card since 2012. So 6 years. And it's not stopping. And with the add-on of the Beacon, okay, with the Beacon and the platform, at the price that we're going to be able to walk out there and do this with, nobody can do it. There's one thing I believe in, and that's pricing. And, you hear people going out there, oh, I got $1,000 for this. Yeah, but you only sold one this year. I get $30 a month and $100 setup. And guess what? I've sold 1,000 of these this year. So what would you rather have, $1,000 or $30,000 a month for the next 4 or 5 years? Well, me being the simple guy that I am, and 1 + 1 literally equals 10, I would rather have the $30,000 a month than a $1,000 a year customer. And because those $1,000 customers, it takes 10 times more to find them, and you're stepping over, as a good friend of mine says, people step over $20 bills to try to find a $100 bill. I like picking up those $20 bills that nobody else wants. And trust me, I have been very, very successful picking up $20 bills along the way. So I tell people you can follow what I did and make a lot of money, or you're welcome. I mean, it's your business. You can do whatever you want with it. But I like doing what works and what I've gone out and laid the groundwork for, and I can tell you it works without question. So, but everything's going to be tied into the Beacon platform. Jerry's a prime example out in Florida. He's been doing this already. He's been using the Rad Dot and the commercial beacons, and he's like uber successful doing that. So I know without question that the business cards, they work. Okay. Went into a group meeting today, sold 13 business cards, and sold 9 business cards and 13 beacons at one time. Last week I shipped out 29 beacons and 14 business cards to one group. So this is really turning people on. And the group last week was a farmers insurance group. The group this week was a archery, a bow and arrow group. I actually built them an app, a business card, about 3 years ago. And one of the farmers agents that was in the group, his best friend owns the archery company that we built the app for. And he said, hey, they're starting a new group over there, and I'm helping them build that. And he said, would you guys come out tonight? As a matter of fact, about 2 hours ago, would you guys come out tonight and do a presentation for the group? And so, because they're all business owners, and they're part of this archery thingy where they shoot bow and arrows at targets or whatever. And so we picked up that group, and we got another group tomorrow that we're going to go out and see that's got 26 members in it right now. So, there's a lot of things that you're going to be able to do. And that goes back to the upsells if you'll do this, if you will focus on the beacon card and the pocket beacon, take you places you've only dreamed of going. Guaranteed. No, these are not native apps. They're called mobile web apps. Native apps are extremely expensive. And most businesses, most of your small to medium businesses do not have the $30,000 to $40,000 it takes to develop that app. But we do have the technology with the beacons. If they want to do that with the apps, with the native apps, the i apps or whatever you call them, Apple Store apps or whatever they are, we have the iBeacon technology that we can give them what's called the SDK. And we're more than happy to give them that. And then we can implement the iBeacon into their system. Yes. I do not build iBeacon. I do not build native apps. I've tried it a couple of times. It's not for me. I'm an HTML guy. I can build HTML and code and all that stuff all day long, but it's just too much. Dealing with Apple is just like dealing with the government. It drives me crazy. So I stay away from the native apps, but you're welcome to do that. Absolutely, Jerry. Will do, buddy. You have a good night. Thanks for coming out. Yes. The beacon card, I should have that all ready to go by next Monday. See you, buddy. Yeah, you will get the card I showed you, and it'll have your name on it. So that it's kind of a branding thing. You can show them, and then you can show them, hey, we're going to customize your card. Really, all you need is their logo and their website. If you get their logo and website, I take it from there. I do all the design work myself. Yes. I'm not an artist. I can't even draw a stick figure. I cannot draw. I've got an eye of putting things together. I can't even build a puzzle, but I'm able to do this pretty well. So analytics are in every single beacon. What you see in this platform right here, they get every bit of this. The $15 a month on, yes. And just double that. You can actually triple that. I mean, $45 a month is nothing for a card and a beacon. And the platform too. Yep. Charles, sorry, we got a Charlie and a Charles. Charles sells this platform, just a platform, for $99 a month. Every one of his customers get a platform. And he sells that for $99 a month. No, no bam. Just the beacon charge. The $15. So let's say you got 3 beacons, okay? You go out and sell 3 beacons and you want 3 platforms. I will set up all 3 of those beacons in 3 separate platforms. They will have 3 separate logins, and they can do whatever they want to with it, or you can do whatever you want to with it. No, there's no charge, just the beacon charge, just the $15 a month beacon charge. So let me give you an example of that. He goes out and he has 3 beacons, and he goes out and set up 3 customers. He's making $300 a month just on the platform by itself. Then he's charging $30 a month on the beacon. He's doing $99 on the setup of the card. Okay. And he's charging $50 for the beacon. So that's $150, $300, and $30. So, I mean, you can figure those numbers out. He's doing very well. You can. I mean, some people monitor, can't talk. My tongue's in my mouth. Monitor the platform for their clients and set up the markdown cards. You can set up markdown cards. I charge $29 to set up markdown cards. 29 bucks. Takes me about 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes, depending on the, they have to send me the graphics and whatever they want to say. And all I do is copy and paste. Copy, paste, and upload. Yes, sir. I get that a lot. How do I afford to give everything away? You know what? I do business a little bit different. My philosophy is this. Everybody needs capital to run a business. I could charge you $999 a month for this and give you 10 beacons and unlimited markdown cards and 1 platform, and then you do the same thing over and over. But I would rather you use your capital to build your business, and then I do mine in volume. I've always been that way. I'm a small business guy, entrepreneur guy, and I know what it's like to have to put out thousands of dollars a month to do something when you're very first starting in a business. And that's the number one thing that kills a business is undercapitalization. Undercapitalization means you do not have the money to go out and do the things you need to do to build your business. You need gas to go out to talk to people. You need money in your pocket to at least eat a sandwich so you don't pass it on the streets. Okay. And you have to have some type of motivation. So for me, the motivation is paying a small fee per month per customer, okay, that you're going to recoup anyway. So it's not costing you anything to run your business. We do all the shipping for you. We do everything for you. So there's nothing really, I mean, there is no expense for you. That some people say, well, I don't want to spend $15 a beacon. Well, then you need to find someplace else to go because you're going to spend $15 a beacon. That way we can keep our system updated. We can continue working on our programming. We can roll out the things we want to roll out. I have to pay programmers. I have to pay developers. I have to pay designers. And that stuff's not cheap. So, you know, that's the reason we charge the $15. But I do that in small increments. That way you're not out there giving me $1,000 a month and you've just ate up all your capital and you can't build your business. I call it the Walmart effect. Okay. Walmart sells a bunch at a lower price so they can sell more of it. And Walmart has, you know, they put a lot of small entrepreneurs into business. You know, they're selling a bunch. You have to sell it cheaper to Walmart to put it on their shelves, but volume speaks for everything. And I'm a volume seller. Yes, that's correct. Yes. Well, thank you. Joan said, thank you for being so generous. You're welcome. Absolutely. Any other questions at all? I know I said we was going to be 30 minutes and I don't think I've ever done a webinar for 30 minutes or a training for 30 minutes. It just don't happen. Any other questions? The store will be open by Monday. This store will be open by Monday, and everybody will get your codes so you can purchase from the stores. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, this is going to have the wholesale price. I think you came in late. This will have the wholesale prices. Don't look at these prices right here. I just threw something in there to build the store out. You can see everything here is $50. I can promise you 9 keychain beacons are not $50. Okay. And this isn't active or live right now. It's on hold or whatever you call it. It's behind a password protected. Yes. Yeah, you'll be able to go right to the store and order. You don't have to. You're going to be able to do everything right from the store. It's going to be simple. We're going to make it simple. Absolutely. Every time you buy a beacon, if you want a separate store, when you buy a beacon, it's placed inside of your dashboard. You get your dashboard up front, okay? The beacons are placed in your dashboard, and all you have to do is shoot me an email or a text or something and say, hey, we want to set up a dashboard for Joe's golf shop or whatever. Yeah. Yep. Takes about 5 minutes. As soon as you let me know, if I'm free at that moment, I'll go in and set it up right then. All I need is your email address, and we'll send it out. Now, you can't use your same email address. What I recommend you do is go into, this is what you need to do. You need to go into Gmail, and let's say it's Carrie's Golf Shop. Set up a Carrie's Golf Shop at gmail.com or something similar to that, something similar to their business. And that way you can manage everything for them as far as the username, passwords, and stuff. Most people don't change their password. Don't ask me why, but the passwords are for everybody. And if they do change a password, you can have that password because everything's going to go through the Gmail account that you're managing. Stay in control of your process. That's what I can tell you. Yes. And or if they change it, I just tell people, hey, if you want me to get in there and help you, give me your username and password, because I can't help you unless I have that. Correct. Any other questions? Okay. Well, thanks everybody for coming out on a Tuesday night. We will see you next Tuesday night. We will be rolling out the store and the beacon card and all of that. I'm very excited about it, and everybody will get the information on it. And I can tell you, I call it first to market, and this is a first to market product. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing this with the platform that we have, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a great ride. You might as well crest on that wave, baby, because we're fixing to hang 10. Absolutely. Hey, this summer I'm going to go hang 10 somewhere, and I don't even know how to surf. But I am going to be sitting on the beach. I'll be talking to me on the beach with a laptop. I'm taking a break this year. Taking a vacation, I'm saying. A long one, probably about 3 months. Absolutely. No, I'm always accessible. You never have to worry about that. All righty. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. Hey, Dale, I'm glad you was able to make it in, buddy. And it's good to see you. And I will be talking to everyone throughout the week, I'm sure, and next week. Good night. God bless, and have a wonderful evening.